So, I made a game about Russia leader, Democrat, God, Putin. KGB, don't kill me please. Here is how it went. Okay, so my idea is to create a game where you play as the head of Putin. You get score by jumping on little Trumps and crushing their skulls. This game will determine if Putin is indeed the king of the world. So everything is set, let's begin. Okay, so let's look for a nice picture of Putin, and then I will add my touch in Photoshop. You know, there is no Russia without Putin and no Putin without Russia. So let's add the Russia to Putin. So, here's Putin in game. Right now he's useless, so let's start coding. By the way, if you haven't subscribed yet, I would appreciate if you do it right now. Every subscribe matters. Thanks. Okay, so now Putin can float from side to side and hold to jump. So it's time for Donald Trump. Now I will script a simple spawner that I usually use for enemies in my games. It can be used in any game, so I will show you the code. Okay, so I created a spawner that spawns a game object every 3 seconds. Here's the code if you are interested. So let's replace this ugly little cube with actually Donald Trump. So I found this cute image of Donald Trump in the Google. So let's remove its background and add it to our game. So, here's how it looks. Great. It's time for some level design. So I created a simple background, imported a tileset, and started working on the level. I'm using Cinemachine for the camera follow. It's a built package of Unity. I personally like it because it has the option of camera bounce, and it's really easy to use. Okay, so now I want to make Trump follow Putin. I also want him to jump high if he faces an obstacle. So let's go Trump movement. Okay, so now Trump follows me. He also jumps if I'm in a high place and rotates to my direction. That's it for his movement, so let's move on. I gave Putin the ability to destroy Trump, and once he does, I added a little bit of bounciness to the player. Now let's make Trump attack. I want to make him stop when he is close enough to Putin, and then trigger the attack animation. I want to make it look like he bumps into Putin like a bull, and every bump will decrease Putin's health. Okay, so now Trump is attacking, but he's still not damaging the player, so let's work on that. So I will make a simple health bar and give each enemy a random value of damage. Some of the enemies will be stronger and some weaker. Later, we will also randomize the scale of each Trump and the skin, so our game will be more interesting to play. Now Trump is able to damage our player, but it looks boring and not exciting, so let's polish that with some particles and effects. I will create a blood particle that happens when Trump attacks Putin, and a small explosion particle when Putin destroys Trump. Here is how it looks without particles, and here's how it looks with particles. Now I am going to add some post-processing effects to my game. This thing can make any game pretty no matter how shit it looks. Lol. I will show you the before and after and you will see what I'm talking about. Okay, so the post-processing is done. Here are the effects I'm using. And if I turn it off, you see the difference? Now it's time to work on some sound effects. So, I asked my friend to make some funny voice lines and here's the result. And I'm not racist, my mother came from Russia as well.
Ёбанутый. Пойдем переворот. Сука. Пойдем переворот.
Now let's polish the audio with a background music and add more sound effects.
Ёбанутый! Один переворот! Сука! Кавабанга! Кавабанга!
It's time to add power-ups. The first power-up is laser. Every certain time, Putin will be able to enable this power. The screen becomes red, the player shoots laser from the eyes, he becomes Super Saiyan and the game starts to shake. Okay, here's how it looks now. Right here we have an indicator that tells us when we can trigger the power-up. Once we can, I press C. I become Super Saiyan, doing the Kamehameha and trigger the power-up. Another power-up I'm adding is the ability to jump high, and when Putin lands he will make the world shake and destroy all the trumps in the area. And lastly, I will polish the game with a simple score system and I will add a small menu, so the game will be playable. Okay, so here's how the complete game looks like. We have a simple menu here, we have the credits menu, and quit button and play button, so let's play the game. We are being spawned little trumps as well. Let's wait for power up, see if it works. And I will also put this game on my itch if you're interested to play it yourself. So let's trigger the power up. And I bumped all the trumps. Let's trigger the laser. And if they kill me, let's see what happened. Yeah, the menu loads. Thank you very much for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video and comment, and I will see you soon.